Hello everyone, this is Northern Firefighter signing in again. How are you? And I say welcome back to DragonAge Origins. So we are gonna continue where we left off, namely deep in the Korkari wilds. And we are gonna keep on playing basically. We're gonna head into the head out of the wilds to a town called Lothering, and we are gonna see if we can actually get some leeway head start. I don't know how long I will be recording today. Hopefully it will be a full episode if the game is with me. But without further ado, everyone, grab your gear, put on your armor and your helmets, and let's go. But we are actually going to talk with Morrigan some first, because I want to know a bit more about her, and I guess you guys want too.
The time has come to leave the wilds. Do you not agree?
And she does not want to talk. Well, let's just continue walking. Go, 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 go. And yes, we want to gather our party and venture forth. And we can only head to Lothering right now. So that's what we're going to do. And we are stopped straight off the bat. We got an interaction straight off. Ooh, are we gonna get attacked? Let's see.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Bannorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Ban Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Ban Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Oh, that's quite the burn. Doggo! Wonder what's going on. What's the matter, boy? Oh, darn it. Well, at least we get to kill more Darkspawn.
Darkspawn, beware!
Well, let me hit. Pause and give Alistair some healing. Forgot to put on the webcam. Really, Alistair? Come on, please. Let's get him, and please do not kill the doggo. That's the world map, we don't have to read that right now. Good! We got him! Yay! He wags his tail happily and pants. Those Darkspawn didn't hurt you boy, did they?
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Exactly, Alistair. He's not mangy at all. I've always wanted a dog like this. Maybe it's meant to be. Enter a name, and yes, we can choose a name for the dog, and now it also comes up with party approval. I'll talk about that later. But what name shall I have? There are many names people tend to choose. Many choose like Darkspawn or Arfdemon. I'm gonna go with. Sorry about that. A different. I'm gonna go with Arfspawn. And I also misspelled it. There we go. Arfspawn. Confirm. Gonna get down my web so you can read yourselves, but I'll also read for you. One of your party members has begun to genuinely like you and respect your leadership. As you improve your relationship with party members, head back to camp to speak with them. Oh, apologies. Be much more willing to open up when they don't have to worry about death around every corner, and you'll need to talk to them more if you want to continue improving your relationship. You can track your party members' approval rating using the orange bar at the bottom of the character records. Basically, I press C. You can do that now. And if we go to, for example, Alistair, here it is. He is positive for now, but he can also go straight into negative if I'm not careful. And as for Arfspawn, he is already at maximum. I don't even know if I can get minus at him, but we're gonna have to be careful. And he's an animal and a war dog. Mabari are war dogs, but they are so awesome and cute. So, for example, if you play as a noble from the start, you will have a Mabari straight off the bat. So yeah, and if you play any other, you play a dwarf, you play an elf, play a mage. I say mage basically because that's how you get it, or anything that's not noble, basically, probably a better way to say it. You will be able to get the Mabari from the Kennel Master. But of course, if you already have a Mabari, you can still do the Kennel Master quest and help the pup, the Mabari dog that is sick, but you won't get him as a companion, because you already have one. So yeah, we have now another Mabari, another companion and a Mabari dog, which is great. Let's go loot. Loot, looty, loot.
It will be done.
Also gain some more experience from that, but no other things. We also have some more death root. How does the map look? Yeah, it's not really much to do there. No, we cannot return, which means we can only press forward. There's not much to loot, so we can only loot some more, get some more coin, some more elf root, which I take very much, thank you. And it seems like there is nothing else around here. No, that's it, basically. Let's move forward. Man, it's a long way. And as I said, we are right now heading to Lothering, I believe it was. Let's go. Yes, we continue on to Lothering. This is basically the world map. What will happen to us first, I wonder? We are at the Imperial Highway. And yeah, here is this scumbag.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I guess that fellow is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
How is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We are not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
And And yeah, these guys are just plain and simple robbers, preying on the weak as we flee from destruction. Basically, your average scumbag. So no, forget it, I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Yeah, I can try to intimidate him. We just like, do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Loghain put quite a bounty on
Really?
any who are found.
But aren't them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your Darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
Honestly, he sounds like the one that actually has a brain that questions everything, which is good, but this guy just wants to go, but no. I could just use, Grey Wardens could use a donation, but do I really want to be that? I'm gonna do that actually, just to try.
You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today.
We could do not enough, I'm afraid, but I just wanted to see how it works, but no, I have changed my mind.
And just when we had things settled.
Yeah!
Let's do this. First of all, let's use Heroic Offense on... Really? Oh god. Get this on him. Let's use healing on Alistair as well. Let's get one on him. Get the Arcane Leader first, the Bandit Leader first, and he will always fall. Come on. Get him.
Alright, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Get by? You're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
I want some questions answered.
Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
What exactly have you been doing?
Well, watching for folks fleeing from the south. Chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly. There aren't soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves. We try not to hurt anyone too much.
Really? What's going on in Lothering?
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Thier and Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know?
Really? That's your excuse? Do you really think you're the only one? Okay. Have you heard about any survivors from the battle?
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
What news have you heard?
Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Thier and Loghain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens.
Really? I'm done asking questions.
Well, then let me go!
Well, you follow my lead. I could use some soldiers.
What, are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier.
Fine. I'm turning you into the authorities.
There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
They'll do what they must. Come with me.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Please.
Really? I'm the one that dies. Let's just say that's not what I was planning. Well, now I'm the one that's wounded, so yeah. Yeah, well, I did not expect to die, but that happened. And he did. And I'm clumsy. Yeah, that was not the best day, but sometimes that happens. And Bandits on the Road was actually a quest which we can now turn in, which I'm going to. And oh, Victorian, hi! How are you? Thanks for the follow! Hello! Yeah, I just got my ass kicked, honestly, so I don't think you missed too much. I was uncareful as a mage and decided to run straight forward into swords and shields. Yeah, DragonAge. Yeah, and it didn't go out well. So right now I just completed, or semi-completed a quest. Bandits on the Road. Basically, I kicked their asses before they kicked mine, after they kicked mine. So now I'm gonna have to go and turn it in. But before that, I need to heal. So we're gonna take a lesser injury kit and close it down. And yeah, it is great. I basically... yeah, it's great. It's a great game, but I didn't really want to get my ass kicked. This is new. Dead Templar. This golden locket bears with it a tiny painting of pretty brown-haired young woman. It's possible to tell who the woman might be, but whoever owned the locket was quite fond of her. Knight's Notes. Written by Sir Henrik, a Knight of Redcliffe. Oh. And now we have another quest. It's a note from Sir Henrik. Let's see, codex updated. So many of my fellow knights have been searching for the urn. Surely one must be found, Brother Genetivi, by now. Still, until I hear all that is well, I must proceed as planned. Brother Genetivi holds the key to finding the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Ooh, it's connected to that quest. Oh no, I don't mind if you lurk at all. It's okay, I'm just happy someone wants to follow. So yeah, you can lurk all you want, you can lurk all you want, Vix. That's alright. I do it sometime with you as well, so. I've been to his home in Denerim and found the trail, and I'm amazed the other knights have not done likewise. Unless they have? No, it's best not to get caught up in thoughts of conspiracy. So Donald awaits my report. And in Lothering, I must go find him immediately and report what I've learned. Should anyone find these ramblings, all I ask is that being informed of my fate. I pray that someone has completed what I cannot. What was the quest about? A Lothering, a Fallen Templar. Found the body of a Templar slain by bandits. Wait, was this completed? Oh yeah. Okay, then I mistook there. You found the body of a Templar slain by bandits. His corpse has been picked clean of everything, save a note in a locket. Perhaps the locket will mean something to someone back in Lothering. Probably it will indeed. There we go. Some more coin from the bandit leader. He also has a great delirium potion and spirit shard. Good. Anything back on these guys? Yeah, on him. There are some. Good. And here we go. Let's see, is there anything else? Some crate, ice arrows, and trap triggers. Okay. Then we have a crate, more trap triggers, and lesser injury kit. Really? Anything else fun around here? Return path? No, we can't return to Ostagar. Fortunately, there's some elf fruit and the rest down here. And now we'll head down these stairs. And okay.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Ah, Morrigan, I have missed your dreaded sense of humor. And yes. What do you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. You have some thoughts on the point, Alistair?
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
No, I haven't actually yet.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
Okay. Well, is there a way we can contact the other Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
So that's a no, basically. What do you think we should do, Morrigan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Well, she does. We asked her for her opinion and she gave it, and she does have a fair point. The easiest would be to go and kill Loghain, but then we kind of would prove the point on what he has actually put out the bounties for. Basically, that we are murderers and killers. So then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions if you like.
Hey. Let's see. Where would Loghain be exactly? I'm just asking.
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
He has a fair point. We would probably have access to her next before we could say, oh darn it. Won't the Circle of Magi do what the Chantry says?
Technically, the Circle of Magi is independent. We don't know that the Chantry won't support us, of course.
You truly believe that?
If we speak to the first Enchanter, he should see that his responsibility to the Grey Wardens supersedes anything the Chantry or even Loghain might have to say about it.
Yeah, it's everything about the Circle of Magi is just technically. Sure, they are independent, but they still have the Chantry's Templars to watch over every step of them. Yeah, a lot of things are technically, and just some things are, yeah. Yeah, it's a mess sometimes. We'll learn more as we come on. Where do we find the dwarves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
Yeah, that's true, and I really don't want to go there yet. Being with the dwarves, let me just say, their politics, it's just a bloody hurricane mixed with the tornadoes inside. And where will we find the Dalish Elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
Hopefully, yes. It says they haven't moved on with the Darkspawn on the loose. Where do we find Arleman?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Well, yeah. True. And if he is the man you say he is, Alistair, then it probably would be a good idea to head to him first and just somehow find a base of operations to begin with. I don't need any more directions, thank you.
Then you have a plan.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Good. Here we are, and do you wish to speak now, Morrigan?
What do you wish of me?
And yes, she does. I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Yeah, Morrigan is this cold, straight from the start, but as you get to know her, you will warm up to her, and she will warm up to you. I like her truly, but I find her difficult sometimes. Might be because she has some traits that are similar to mine. Did you grow up in the Korkari wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
You can probe me anytime.
Beg pardon then while I jump for joy. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
And you remained unnoticed?
For the most part. Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Very daring. That sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Yeah. Oh god, yes, that is Morrigan in a nutshell. That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Touching? Like a handshake?
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes, how to eat at a table, how to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Well, I'm glad it worked out this way at least.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Yes, that we can do. And we got 8 approval with Morrigan. Thank you so much for that. Morrigan is... I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not that I dislike Morrigan, but she can be really hard to befriend sometimes. I mean, you can easily romance her and keep that romance if you are good at it. But when it comes to friendship, she knows about intimacy with men and stuff like that, you know, sex. But when it comes to being a friend with a male, she has no clue on how to do that. So what I actually did was that I went with Leliana. Morrigan flirted with me, and then eventually, because I stopped it, she went angry and wondered why I would continue to try and talk to her, and I always told her that we were friends. And she was like baffled at the notion, because she has never had a true friend before. And in that, I think she learned a lot more on how to soften up, but that's just me, of course. I have romanced Morrigan once in a game through long ago. But so yeah, it's a good one. It's good but hard. She is a difficult character, so you have to think really what you want to answer. She's a lot of straightforward things. She doesn't like sneaking around, unless she is the one doing the sneaking around. And she knows really how to get that dagger right in the ribs where it hurts and twist it. She's good at that. But let's continue on for now, and let's see. I thought I saw some elf fruit around here. Let's just continue. Oh, now you're in the way, Morrigan. What do we have back here? Some refugees?
What will happen to us now that the king is dead?
Yeah, I wonder.
A few knights have come through here, searching for some holy artifact. Not one of them stopped to help.
Yeah, that was the night we found. Apologies. I ate not so long ago, so I'm surprised. We have refugee here.
I hear those bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars kill them?
Because they are few, and the bandits were... Well, the bandits were only 4, and yet they, well, it destroyed me, basically. But it is hard sometimes to just do it. Let's just unactivate anything. I'm not fighting anything right now, so there's no point in keeping that reserve. So let's continue on here. We have anything around here? No. Yeah, sorry if anyone... Like this, I am an explorer at heart, honestly. I love just going around every nook and cranny. So here we have some more elf fruit.
Of course.
Here we have this refugees.
Just
Another.
how smart a
I brought my
Mabari
family
supposed
to
to be,
Lothering because I
anyway?
thought it would be safe.
Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey now! There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy? Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
Yeah, Alistair, you should probably be careful when you do stuff like that. You don't want to piss off another Mabari, and especially not mine, because not only he will kick your ass, so will I. So let's continue on. We have some more broken crates. Elf fruit. An elf fruit.
As you say.
That's a leather helm. I'm not gonna change it out. Let's see. There are a lot of refugees around here and stuff like that. Children, there are.
What will happen to us now that the king is dead?
Yeah, the entire place is just basically a hotspur of people trying to gather up and gather around, just trying to figure things out, basically. And it's basically very, very shoddy. Let's see, we do have someone to talk to. I think it's this one.
You don't look like the other folk fleeing the south. Were you in the battle?
What makes you think that? Well, obviously we were, technically.
You don't look chastened, so you're not from the wilds. And you're not a farmer. I'd guess you saw some fighting.
Yes, I was in the king's army.
I thought them that survived already marched north with the Tairn. You must be a survivor, or a deserter. Lucky you, I guess.
Well, I am not a deserter, I'm a Grey Warden, but that's not exactly the best thing to tell this guy. I do have some questions.
Can't promise I'm gonna answer them.
Well, fair enough. What's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Who's in charge of the village? And sorry if you heard that. There is a motorcycle outside right now, and they're not exactly quiet.
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
You don't have a ruling lord?
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns, if he returns.
Yeah, that is basically, even if a lord leaves, he still needs to leave some guards behind, otherwise there's no point really. Are those bandits always outside the village?
Were? You mean they're gone?
Yes, I drove them off, or, well, slashed their throats and killed them.
Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian's will be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, being a bandit never pays off really, and as we proved, it is not good at all. It either. Well, I should go.
Don't let me stop you.
Sorry about that. And now we're gonna head into the village. And the first thing we'll come upon is...
You there! If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found.
Maybe, but we still need to talk.
Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
I was looking for some news, actually.
You might find that, though it's probably just frightened gossip. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Can I ask a few questions?
I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense.
Is anyone in charge here?
The band has marched north with Cairn Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
Well, true that. So, let's see if we can talk with others.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
Well, sorry pal, it's not. We have another refugee.
It's just a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
Yeah, Alistair, I think you're pretty much... You just hit the nail on the head there. So, yeah, is there anything else? There's a lot of refugees. Refugee. There's a lot of refugees in here. There is something that's gonna happen with the refugees eventually, but at the same time, so really, yeah. I'm trying to just stay out of the way. What do we have? Oh yeah, here we can talk to someone as well.
I don't like this.
And there is the kid. Yeah, I'll talk to him later, but first, let's talk to the Rob man.
Greetings to you, good sir. If it isn't too much to ask, might you spare some bread or anything?
What happened to you?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us?
I met those bandits, and they are dead now.
You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
That's always one way to help others. Sometimes it's just hard though. Rubble. Deep mushroom. Okay. Then we have this. Great. Golden Scythe. This battlefield spirit maintains a shield even direct sunlight, which appears to absorb. Maintains a shield even in direct sunlight. Sorry, I can't read today. Which it appears to absorb. Optimal serving is by the drop. Contact with exposed flesh is discouraged but likely inevitable. Contact with exposed flesh is discouraged but likely... What? Now that is a very, very strong alcohol if it's basically just tell them, nah, you probably shouldn't. Okay, well, take all. Let's see, inventory. Oh, no, wrong on me. I think that was... Yes, I can do some lesser health poultices. I will do that. There we are. I'm gonna need those. Here we have a chest.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Yeah, this is troublesome as well, because if I answer the wrong, Morrigan will dislike me helping, but yeah. Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
100 silver is basically 1 gold coin, but no, I can't be that much of a douchebag. There is a rule that says you are allowed to... I think there exists in some country rule that during a crisis, if you can actually lower your prices to a certain point, or you can raise them, but only so much basically. It has something to do with cover the cost so that you can recuperate stuff. I don't recall. But what he is probably charging is probably outlandish. You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Honestly, the bandits are gone, but let's do this. I think you can compromise and still make a profit now?
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Yeah, and there we go. I got the achievement unlocked, persuasive, but Morrigan is disapproving. Not that surprising though, she's not really that much, but we're gonna talk with this guy.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
Well, I am.
Alright, just don't buy everything up.
And what do I want to buy? The health poultice? Let's see, what does he have in arm's way? He has the enchanted staff, and it's cheaper. Well, I'll be darned. In the war camp it costed at least 4, but yeah. We have a crossbow. I will sell that just straight off the bat. I'm not much of a crossbow guy. They are awesome, but in my opinion I prefer the regular longbow. Crossbow is powerful, but the longbow is faster. Let's see, the longbow has... What is this? The critical shot. Yeah, problem is just that the longbow is good, but it's a tier 3 even, wow. Let's just sell the longbow then. And then we have the staffs. I'm gonna sell the arrow first and foremost. Don't need all of them. And we have the mace, the longsword. What do we have armor-wise? We have heavy chainmail, which is... Wait. Oh, that's tier 3. I wonder what was going on. And we have chainmail 3. We have 3 sets of... 1 set of chainmail. Okay, I did not expect that to be. But I can sell the heavy grey iron chainmail, I think. At least for that, then the heavy one will save. I will not sell that. I should probably give this to Alistair, so that he gets better. Then we have apprentice robes. I could sell that too, but not interested. Leather helm. Really, I do want to have 1 chainmail equipped. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna sell 2 of these, and then keep the rest. The reason is because of a certain character we will meet later on. This is hide studded. I don't have any gloves for her though. So their armor is rough. No, we can sell that one. Oh, sorry, I am speaking ahead of turn. Let's see, other. He has wine, which is a gift, so I will need that. It costs 24 copper, so it's not the worst. What about here? Yeah, I'm gonna sell some things. I'm gonna sell the fire crystal and the spirit shard. There we go. Do you have anything else? No, you don't, unfortunately. And you don't have anything for me to do that either. Health poultice I will buy. There we go. And what else can we do? We don't really have much else. It would be awesome to get that enchanted staff, but I am a bit short. Crossbow is probably more for the warriors, but I'm not speccing really Alistair to become, so let's sell that one. And we have axe is iron, that's tier 1, we're not going to do that. The longsword is also tier 1, we'll sell that. Grey irons ones we'll keep. I will check inventory. Alistair, how are you? You have the Templar Shield Ash. Decent enough. Then we have the this is a tier 3 shield, so it's better. The defense is the same, the fatigue is a bit higher, but the missile deflection is pretty good. It also gives me spell resistance, and a chance to avoid missile attack. Yeah. I will keep the Templar Shield though. And as for the rest, can I give you anything? Spirit, Charm of Still Waters, Mod Idol. Apprentice Amulet? No, not really. I will give him this, I think. Now we have Morrigan. You already have something. Wildstone. Oh! Wow! Amulet Restriction Morrigan. 1 mental, 1 willpower, 10 plus mental resistance. That is good. I would have given this to Alistair since he's a Templar. But since it's restricted to her, I can't do much. We also have Morrigan's Robing. Gives her 2 magic and 10 cold damage. We have the rest there. I have 24 lesser health poultices now at least. So we are gonna go to...
What?
Go to inventory and then we are gonna get the lesser ones. If I can exchange them. There we go. So, now we head back to me. No, don't. I'm gonna have to go into tactics a while. Just hang on. Damager, activate, rock armor. I am... Wait, I can't do anything else? Okay. Can I at least add... So it activates self, any. We're gonna do... Being attacked. Yeah, it's too bad there is not any a free way. It's basically just all that. Being attacked, I can't even do that. Just any has armor type, surrounded by enemies, surrounded by no enemies. No, that wouldn't help. That would just make him activated anyway. Any enemy. Yeah, self being attacked by type of attack. We are gonna go with melee or ranged for now. Problem is just I don't like it when they are like being attacked by range. Let's just keep it that for now. Cancel. Let's just keep it at that. I have really no way on what to do else. Let's check around. Yeah. Look all you want, Vix. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do right now. Let's just scout.
Ah, the Chantry Board. Yes, let us run errands for the betterment of mankind as well as a few coppers.
Yeah, you hear her. Morrigan is not much for helping others unless there is for unless it actually gives us something back. But well, I am one of those that can help. Yes, I hear you, child. Sorry, I can't unlock this either. I forgot the barrel though. It's a small rattle round grey shield. Okay, and I also forgot to sell some stuff to this guy. What? Oh, you're hosting my stream. I can't see how many though. Sorry. Thank you, Vix. With 1 viewer, okay. Thank you for that. We're gonna keep selling to the merchant.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
Yes, indeed, I am.
Alright.
No, mostly I'm gonna sell to you, honestly, so it doesn't really matter. We are gonna sell some lesser elixir of grounding, deathroot extract, venom, acidic coating, and I won't sell anything of this yet. And even though the wolf belt will be good, I would get 20 silver or something out of that. It's not really what I want, right? I don't really want to... Oh, I forgot this acid. I'm not much for using poisons and stuff like that, so we'll keep it at this. As for the rest, I don't really have anything with that can give me any bonuses, any weapon I can attach these to, but they are only novice, so I could sell those too. But I think I'm gonna wait on that. Let's see, was there anything? Yes, this, the deathroot, and this I will save up for another reason later on. The trigger traps, yeah, there will be a quest for that too, eventually. For now though, we have the Chantry Board and we also have the Chanter.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
Greetings?
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
He can't answer you. He's Chanter Devons.
What's a chanter?
One of them that can only say the chant of light. His board has letters of good deeds to be doing. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the Maker.
It's a it's a vow of silence then? You can't talk normally?
Unless it's the chant of light, no.
And so Rajmael in the heathen temple recanted. Speak only the word, sing only the chant, then the golden city is thine, spoke Andraste.
Ashante says what?
What?
Oh, you got him to speak! Ha!
What hath man's sin wrought?
Oh, he cheated.
Oh, sorry, I just couldn't resist that. Ah, that's one of my favorite parts in this game, just trolling them. And let's just ask this. Have anything interesting on the board?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
And yes, here we have another one. Let's go to the Chanter's board, and bandits everywhere. And here we have about the job board, let me take it down. The job board. Several organizations in Ferelden maintain job boards like this one. We will meet more of those later. Once you have completed a task, speak to the organization's representative to receive your reward. Awesome. This will net me a certain sum of coin eventually, and it's always good to have. Let's close it. Let's get me back up. Hello! Bandits everywhere. As transcribed on behalf of Sir Brian, Templar and Defender of the Faith, know that all of those who prey upon refugees do so under pain of death. The Maker spurns bandits and their kind. The Templars offer a sizable reward for apprehension or execution of the bandits' leaders plying their trade in the northern wood and the roads. Beware, the bandits are numerous and considerable skill. Only a well-armed and well-trained party should brave the deep woods. Pray for the success of any who undertake this mission. Residents of good standing and passing travelers are indicating there are 3 bandit groups in the northern wood. This humble chanter would echo Sir Brian's caution. Lest you wind up another victim of these evil men, the reward for such service is 3 sovereigns. May the Maker look after his children in honor in our hour of need. You will accept. And yes, I'm back. Basically what this is, it gives us another quest in Lothering the Chanter's board. What they wanted to do is deal out 3 bandit groups somewhere on the map. It's not something we need to do right now. We will do it later. I need to get at least 2 more party characters first. And yes, we have another one here. Let's just do a save first. We're gonna do save. Yeah, Lothering is fine. So here we have a doomsayer. This is someone that's just mad or angry or something like that.
King is dead. There is no hope.
Yeah, we're gonna go and talk to him anyway.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Yeah, he is definitely gone mad, but he's also been, not terrified, scarred mentally by the Darkspawn, and not surprising, we will see some pretty disturbing things that they can do later on. Is no one... Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop. Somebody shut his mouth.
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
Since it says that the Darkspawn descended upon his people, it makes me believe that he is a chasing of some kind, basically. From the wilds, that is. You poor man. What happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn!
Must have been horrible. How did you escape?
No! I won't listen to the words of a man tainted by Darkspawn!
I am not evil. Please, won't you talk to me?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off.
Scaring these people won't get her back.
You were right. I will go.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There is always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Darkspawn will feast on your living hearts! They will take your children!
And there was the first glitch, but it looks like pretty much everything else is fine.
Few knights have come through here searching for some holy artifact. Not one of them stopped to help.
Well, yes, but that's the way it is. What's in its pile of sacks, I wonder? A short bow, tier 2, tier 3, U. More things for me to sell, yay! With this Templar.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
Honestly, you can't tell it that chasing to help defend the village. Tell him to get some payback at the Darkspawn. It is kinda... You could have told him basically to make us stand here, make them pay back, help defend the village, and maybe that would have helped. But or helped fight with the Grey Wardens. Let's speak to Sir Maron here.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
You're closed?
We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Who's in charge of the Chantry?
The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Did you know there were bandits on the highway?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that.
Have you heard any news?
Not since Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
Well, goodbye.
Make her watch over you.
We are gonna head into the Chantry and talk to Sir Bryant first. Basically to just get that reward for taking care of the highwayman. And though we find some coins on him, we better make sure to get everything we can. We have more and more refugees, unfortunately. We also have...
word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Wow, yeah. Things are dire, that's all I'm gonna say. We also have another question here, if I recall, the Fallen Templar. He did speak about a Sir Donald, so it's probably this man. Let's go and talk to him first.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to turn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Well, yeah. That explains why Al Eamon wasn't at the Battle of Ostagar, but also a lot of other things. But if magic can't even help stem the tide of his illness, then that is a really, really nasty disease. So your quest for ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
I was hoping to meet Al Eamon, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need his help against Turn Loghain.
I see. The Jarl is a popular man, it's true. Turn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tern has done or not done, the Jarl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Do you think Loghain is involved with the Jarl's illness?
The Jarl fell ill before the king died. But what if Loghain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Tell me more about this Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
Perhaps I could help you?
Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon, and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Yeah. Who is Sir Henrik?
My fellow knight and traveling companion. He is delayed, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn?
My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
I should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
And quest completed and codex updated. It's about the search Sacred Ashes of Andraste, which is a prophet in this game for the Chantry. I'm not really gonna read all that though, that is a lot of text, but the quest is completed, we gained some more XP, and now Sir Donald knew the fallen knight Henrik and has taken the locket and the note. So that is done. Let us continue. Also, how's this sound if anyone's in the chat hearing this? I really need to know if I'm too loud or anything else. Right then later. For now, let's talk to Sir Bryant.
Yes? Who might you be?
You can call me Nils.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Al Eamon's knights?
No, I am not.
Then what might I do for you?
About those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off?
They won't bother you again. I killed them.
All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service?
I could keep an eye out for trouble for the right pay. No, I'm not gonna do that. Certainly, thank you.
If it interests you, there is a Chanter's board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Things seems very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
How do Templars fight against magic?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
Well, it does work against the Genlock and the Herlock's Janissaries, basically their own mages. So yeah, that would work, but against regular Darkspawn, no. For that you just stick them with a pointy end enough. Are you the only protection this village has?
Our ban was summoned by Thier Loghain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
Where would I find the revered mother?
In her study, no doubt, preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
Tell me about something else.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Have you heard any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Thier Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
What do you mean?
Thier Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
He makes a very fair point around there. Why fight for something that eventually will be gone if you don't take action against it right now? I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
And I gain 20 silver. Well, not much, but it contains their happiness, so yeah, it can always be good. Are there some other things I can read?
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. A word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Let those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then shall the chant of light make it pure. Let all mankind be humbled. Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. A word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Let those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return.
It's basically the same chant over and over. I doubt we need to hear it again.
Help from a prophet they burned, and a god who has turned his back on them not once, but
Let all mankind be humbled.
Yeah, yeah, she makes a fair point there, unfortunately. Found some codex on what? Sacred... Oh! So we find more. Well, that's good. We have another locked chest. We will find someone that has the lockpicking skill eventually, so it won't be that bad. We'll find that person soon, actually. We will go out again, and then we shall do some other things. There are some other quests we can find as well, which we will do then. But for now, let's head out and continue to explore Lothering some more. Here we are. Don't think we can buy anything from this chap again. Merchant, and here we have Yes, here we have this kid. I am just gonna do this. Do a save. So, and the reason I'm doing this is because this kid here, depending on how you answer to him, his fate may change. We shall speak to him.
Have you seen my mother?
You poor thing. Did you and your mother get separated?
Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Come with me. I'll help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Go to the chantry, child. Someone will look after you.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. You're a really nice man, kind of like Father. I should go look for Mother now.
Yeah, I think you can see where this is going, where we will find a mother
Stop
later on.
looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want. Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast? Can you not tell when you are not wanted? I enjoy company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves. And he persists. Maddening!
Morrigan, even you will melt eventually when you look into those puppy eyes. There are very few that can resist that look. Here we have, usually if you tell the boy to come with you or anything else, he will run over the bridge and end up here, but now I talked to him so that he actually just walked another way. Let's do some more exploring. We end up basically around here.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
These bounties just happen everywhere.
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Yeah, the banter between the characters, I don't think it will really get better between these two, because, how to say it, the Morrigan and Alistair, it feels like a banter between a brother and sister, basically, because they always try to find ways to poke daggers in between each other's ribs and just try to be... Oh, sorry, I ate salami sandwiches for breakfast, apparently that gives me the burps. Well, anyway, they will pretty much always be like that, or always and always, for a long time at least. Here we have some more rubble, a pile of filth actually. An elf fruit, yay! Here we have a sack. Deep mushrooms. Yeah, the wall is crumbling basically. My estimates that how long this village will hold is very, 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 very short, unfortunately. And more refugees here. And we have a chest there. I will unlock it later. We will speak to Elder Miriam though, for a while.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
What?
Lothering's full up with refugees. Might be space in Alison's barn. Speak up.
Actually, I was hoping I could... My mouth today. Actually, I was more hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I know a bit of herbalism.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Good. More than just plants. Just updated. Eldemarium... So, get me back up. Eldemarium has requested that you use your skill with herbs to craft some lesser health poultices for the injured refugees of Lothering. 3 of these should suffice. Refer to her note for specific. Some lesser health. I recall it was regular health poultices, but if it's lesser ones, then it shouldn't be a problem. I have 24 of those after all. So that means items received. I guess I got... What? Restriction, warrior, rogue. Okay, I have no idea why I can't use them, but it doesn't matter. Let's talk to Eldemarium again.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Thank you very much, Eldemarium. That was 50 silver. Thank you oh so very much. We do have another quest, actually. We have a barrel here. We have a short bow. I will sell that later on. Basically, it's because I don't need it. And we have Alison. Now, in the console, her quest. I don't know if this is if her quest is supposed to be this way, but basically, I'm just gonna tell what it is. Her quest will give you to make some traps, and that should be it. You make 3 traps, and that should be it. The problem is just that some ways or another, I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's supposed to be repeatable, I don't recall. You can make this quest over and over and over again to a point where you have basically leveled up to a very, very high level. I think I did this on the console once, and it got me to like level 10 before I even got through the village. And the thing is, I don't know... Some say it's a glitch, some say it's a bug, and if you do it repeatedly, the game becomes glitched basically. And as I said, I don't know if this is fixed or not in this game, so I will do her quest now, of course, and make her the traps. And if I can talk to her again, I may do it maybe once or twice more. But there may be some bugs or twitches with it. I don't know, as I said. If I will go and talk to her and check, of course, but I will help her out, of course. And it's important that you do it now before anything else, because there will be some things that will happen afterwards that will lock you out of this quest ever again. I will tell you later when that is. First of all, let's talk to her.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
I am quite familiar with traps and like. Well, not me, but my friend Alistair is.
I would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some.
And traps are a girl's best friend. We are gonna make those. What she wants are basically 3 spring traps for her. And we're gonna go to Alistair. That gets annoying. And yes, I have 4. Let's just create. Now I forgot how many she needed. Let's just go to journal again. She needs to make 3 spring traps for her. Okay. Good. Let's take that away. Let's do a save. Because if it is that she can make it or not, I don't know. I don't recall, as I said. Now we are gonna speak to her, of course, again. I have...
Did you make any traps?
Yes, I did make the traps. Sorry, I forgot to take myself away. I have the traps for you.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you, stranger.
And the quest is complete, and we get 50 coin, and quest is completed. You gave Elson the traps you made. She was thankful and rewarded you for your trouble. And that should be it. Now, I am once again gonna do a quest. A save, I mean. Save. And let's see.
Thanks for the traps. I feel safer already.
That should be it, but if I recall...
Did you make any traps?
Not yet.
Whenever you get around to it, I appreciate it.
Now this is what I was talking about. Basically, this is basically where you can get levels and get a lot of gold. I don't know if it's intended that way, but they have never gotten around to fix it. So at the same time, I don't really know. Maybe it was supposed to be repeatable. But the thing is, eventually you get to a point where you can make up to at least 99 spring traps, and you get basically tons and tons of gold. I don't know if I will do one or more times on screen, and then I might do it some off screen, or before we leave Lothering I will do some more. I won't do as many as I did my playthrough, because that would be, let's just say, if you overpower too much, you scale with the enemies, and if you're low gear, they will kick your ass. There's no getting around it. They will destroy you. So I don't have any more spring traps to make anything, so we are gonna head to the tavern, I guess. Is there anything else? And no, I am not gonna steal from any of the refugees. I might steal from the merchant, though. He was kind of an asshole. So yeah, first and foremost.
Did you see the new recruiters out?
I'd keep your voice down if I were you. They're pressing anyone who can hold a sword into service.
The Terran wants a new army, but is it to fight them Darkspawn or those nobles shouting against them?
I've no idea, but I'm sure not about to raise my hand, if you catch my meaning. Or after what happened down south.
Yeah, and as you realize, they are talking about what happened in Ostagar. Yeah, Loghain is going on a march, and basically what he's doing is risking civil war. He is risking to destroy the country to fight an enemy in his mind that is not even real right now. And for anyone that has played the game, you know who that enemy is. In his mind, he still fears the Olay that wanted to come with reinforcements in form of Grey Wardens and Chevaliers. He thinks it's a new way for Olay to invade Ferelden and take them over, when in fact, even the Queen realizes that the Blight is the greatest threat of them all. You have some scale boots, grey iron. Take them. Hold on a minute, I forgot to check. What is Alistair's equipment? Is it iron or grey iron? He has grey iron. Grey iron. Grey iron. Good. There we go. And now we are gonna head.
How is it that Terran Loghain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south?
I heard he saw just in time what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men. He's a hero, that's what he is.
Too bad he couldn't save poor King Kaelin. Blast those Grey Wardens, they deserve what they got and more.
I'll say. First they drag the king down there, and then they throw him to the wolves. It's no wonder it all went bad.
Hey! It's not our fault the Darkspawn decided to come up with the ground. We could have defeated them there, if Loghain hadn't decided to turn back because he was fearing another enemy, an imaginary enemy in his own mind. What are we gonna do now? We are gonna do... we're gonna head inside Dane's Refuge, actually.
Well, look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a fellow by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen him.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
What makes you think we're traitors?
Tern Loghain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this quick.
I know you don't. Let's do this. Let's freeze this guy. Get this. Oh no, you don't. Come on. Come on, please. Good. Good. Get this guy, please. Let's heal Alistair for a bit. hang on a minute. Sorry about that. Someone was knocking on my door. We are gonna heal up Alistair. Commander.
Right, you've won.
Easy.
We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Good idea. The Grey Wardens didn't betray King Kaelin. Loghain did.
I was there. The Tern pulled us out of a trap.
The Tern left the king to die.
The Wardens led the king to his death. The Tern could do nothing.
Take a message to Loghain.
What do you want to tell him?
The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him. Right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
And here is the lovely lady that has captured my heart the first time I played this game. I appreciate what you tried to do.
I am glad you found it in your heart to offer those men mercy. Let me introduce myself. I am Leliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
I am Nils. A pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Why so eager to come with me?
The Maker told me to.
Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Very well. I will not turn away help when it is offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
What's with that? Okay, Morrigan, you are going away for now.
Blast and damnation.
I am sorry, Morrigan, but this is the way it is, and we're gonna have Leliana on.
Indeed.
And except that gives us 2 front fighters, one melee / ranged, basically Leliana rogue, and then we have me, which is only ranged. Good, then we have that. Now we are gonna go into inventory, because Leliana is wearing... She's wearing a chantry robe and a couple of leather boots. But I want to give her some better, so we are going to give her a studded leather armor and studded leather boots, which are cured hide. Wait, the leather boots are tier 3. Okay, then don't mind that. Let's just give her a helmet. And as for, I don't have any fatigue. Yeah, that has to do with stamina cost. I'll deal with that later. The chainmail gloves. You know what, let's give them to her for now. And as for weapons, here's the thing. This is grey iron. I'm gonna... Let's see, it says enchanted dagger. The grey dagger does armor penetration and penetrate... Yeah. The thing is, certain weapons... with rogues, they can have 2 daggers or 1 full long weapon, which is basically a mace, an axe or a sword in the main hand. And the daggers, they can carry 2 hands. Usually they can go dual full blasts, so that's what I'm gonna do, and we go like this. So now she has 2 enchanted daggers, that gives her 4+ attack. I do think she has... No, she has no bow. So we'll give her, let's see. Short bow, tier 1, short bow, good, there we go. She has regular arrows for now, that's what it's gonna get. I will spec her around some more. Do I have something else I want to give her? The Spirit Resistance, no. Mother Doll, no. Spirit Charm, no. Apprentice Amulet, She has another one already, which is Seeker's Circle. Amulet restriction Leliana, 1 cunning plus what is this? Why do they get all the cool stuff? Is this restricted to her too? No, they're not. What about armor? That chantry robe? No. Basically, she needs nothing. Okay. Let's just close the party inventory. We are fine for now. We are leveled up. I will go and talk to this guy. He has a quest for us that involves poison, which means I'm gonna have to talk to... right. I'm gonna have to get Morrigan. No, change party. We are gonna do this.
Indeed.
We're gonna do this for now just because I want to finish this quest. It has to do with anything.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
You're out of food.
A whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food.
Yeah, as I said, dick move. Don't worry, I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Well, show me what you got. And this is Balin. He has a lightning rod that is tier 2 grey iron. It gives 10 electricity resistance and 10 electricity damage. Oh, good. And we have 4 of the grey gold, which is a grey iron. 2 damage, 2 armor penetration. There is a lot of good stuff here. Really, really good stuff. And Sailor's crossbow? Sylvan wood. I have no idea what it is, but it sounds good. And then for armor, leather boots, studded leather ruff, war paint. Oh my god, they are so expensive. The armor is better though, actually. Do you have any fun accessories? Amulet of Accord. Reduces hostility and 10 physical resistance. Oh my god, 1 gold, 62 silver. Yeah, I am sitting here, I just got a lot. This would be... 10 physical resistance would be pretty epic for me to have, and the reduced hostility means that I wouldn't be attacked that much, and as a mage that would be good to have for now. Problem is it costs 1 gold and 62 silver, so it's pretty... yeah. Let's see, what else do you have? You have some golden rope necklace, shiny gold ring, ale. All of these are gifts that I am gonna get because I want them. Also, this guy sells these. He has these plants, and then he has the trap triggers, he has the flasks, he has Lyrium dust I need, but he has really nothing else. I thought for sure he would have a bag upgrade, but apparently he doesn't. So what I'm gonna do now is buy the traps. I'm gonna use what it costs. It's basically 2 gold. But for free gold, I basically free traps. I basically got 50 silver. I don't recall what we get now. You know what? I'm not gonna do this on screen. I'm gonna do this off screen because it takes a while to make all of them. It's a lot of clicking involved, and I doubt you want to see it. So next time we return, we'll do that. To cancel that, yeah, I don't want to do that now. As for this. We are gonna buy the golden rope necklace, we're gonna buy the ale and the tiny gold ring. Basically just to get those, and then we are gonna buy the Amulet of Accord. I am gonna put that on Nils. And let's see what else we can buy. We have 3 gold and 73. We have all that. I also want to buy the Helpful 2s. Lesser injury kits, we are gonna need them. So we have the lesser Lyrium potions, yes please. And the lesser health poultices. All of these will be good to have, whether like it or not. And I'm also gonna sell the spring trap. Now this might be bad, but I'm selling it anyway. The reason I'm selling it is because the way that girl outside, Allison, takes the traps is in terms of free. So yeah, or not in terms of free, she just takes it in 3s basically. So if I have 99, she will only take 99. I will just keep it for now. As for, they will be here, the Malachite I will keep, and the rest as well. I try to keep as much as I can. I will sell... Honestly, everything here will be needed later on, so I'm in such a bind right now. What can I buy though? I have the Death Root, I have that. Let's just go out. He does have something
You're
though.
here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
You know of any well-paying work in Lothering?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison?
Poison?
Yes, that's right, poison. I've got some traps around the place. I've heard the poison hurts them beasties just as good as anybody else.
What if some refugee triggers your traps?
Well, then those bleeding sad sots should stay off my land, eh? Besides, these days, any folk out at night is more than like to slit your throat. Can you make poison or not?
That's not a skill I care to possess.
Pity. I figured it was worth asking. So, you want to buy something instead?
Oh well. I thought for sure Morrigan... No, she does not. Oh my god, she does not have it. Well, that means I am gonna have to do that trap skill to level her up. Level her up so I can get to make some poison. I don't think Leliana has it. Let's just do a change party quick.
Blast and damnation.
Indeed.
I doubt she has it. She does. I thought it was Morrigan, but I was... Amory doesn't serve me properly sometimes. Let's talk to Balin again.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
You were asking about poisons? I know about them now.
You do? You make it sound easy. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
Oh well. A natural proposition. Oops, wrong. And what does he want? He asked you to create a suitable 3 flasks of venom should do the trick. 3 flasks of venom. Let's see, what can we do? Venom. Toxin extract. Now I need to buy things from it anyway.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Show me what you got. We're gonna go straight to that. And do you have any? No. Funny thing is you say you have those, but yet you don't. So it's kinda weird, honestly. Well, it means I'm gonna have to buy the flasks anyway. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's buy 23 of them. No, 20. Let's buy 20. Buy. Good. Just so I can do some more regular poultices as well. Good. And then I'll go out and search for the toxins and all that stuff. And then I'll finish his quest up and hopefully it will be fine. For now though, does Leliana have the lockpicking skill? I have no idea. Well, honestly, we'll check that when I come back. There are a few things else I'm gonna check out. But for now, everyone, we are gonna have to end there for now. We have done quite a lot today. We have explored almost all of Lothering, but we have quite a lot left to do. We have a few quests with the Chantry board, and I will also do some Allison quests just to basically get some coin to buy other things. I, for example, want that Enchanter staff, so we'll buy for that, and then I might do some other things. But those things take too long to do on screen, so I'll do those off screen, and I'll be back when I've done that. So until then, everyone, please remember to just... First of all, I thank you for wanting to watch these videos and for seeing everything I've done, and I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please remember to leave a like in that video, and if you want to see more, maybe subscribe and leave that notification bell. If you have any questions about the game, just leave it down in the comment section down below. As for that, please remember to take care of yourself in these times, everyone. It's dangerous right now, but hopefully we'll go to any brighter moments soon. And please, as always, remember to extinguish your fire in your fireplaces, blow out your candles and turn off your stoves before you leave your home or you go to bed. This is Northern Firefighter signing off.